What's up, good people? My name is Kashaya, your host with Ls2Eelvation, and today I would like to come and share with you my lesson on hate being the bait. Hate being the bait. And I am sitting outside in a public area, so if you see or hear people come out, I'm in a public space, so that's what's going on. But anywho, um, dealing with life, and especially this situation with me being cyber stalked. Um, I realized early on that hate is bait, and hating other people despite how they may treat you or what they do to you, what they say about you, is only bait for you to become um, angry or upset, and it causes you to lose focus in a way that's sometimes harder to get back. What I mean by that is Um, hate is a very, 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 very strong emotion. I have a video on my page, and it talks about how love is hate distorted, and or hate. I don't know. Let me tell you the exact name of it. Hold on, hold on. The title is Love the Greatest Lesson. That's the title of the video. But in the video, I talk about how um, love or hate is love distorted, something to that extent. And in life, there are going to be people that hate you regardless of what you're doing. If you're doing your best, if you're doing your worst, if you're in the in between, there are going to be people that hate you. And despite their hate, it should not change or shift who you are as a person. By me being able to apply that to my life and continue to move forward, it keeps me clear and it keeps me peaceful. A lot of people I know will tell you that responding in similar manners to how people treat or come at you is beneficial to you. And in ways we definitely have seen how that is true, right? However, it is a worldly application, and it's not an application that God wants us to walk in. And so for me, one of the lessons that I had to learn is that hate is bait. And when you allow yourself to be pulled into hating other people, hating yourself, because a lot of people like to try and attack our image, right? I have a blog and I believe it's a podcast on my website, www.ls2eelvation.com, and it talks about our image, right? Us being image bearers of Christ. And so when we as believers start to um, allow hate to seep into our heart or seep into how we deal with people, seep into um, our mind. Like our mind is such a sacred space, and there are people who like to pervert it or are just perverted in themselves, whether it's deeply spiritually or not, and they will try to get into your head legally or illegally. And so, um, to those people, they are perverted, whether they say they are of God or not. You're not supposed to be in anybody's head or anybody's thoughts because God judges our thoughts. So, um, hate is not something that we should allow ourselves to carry. And when we carry hate around, it ultimately breaks us down. So, one of the lessons I have learned in dealing with being cyber stalked and having the world watch my life is that hate is bait. And me allowing myself to hate anybody or anyone is not going to do me any justice. And it won't do you any justice if you allow yourself to hate anybody, whether it's your family, whether it's friends or ex friends. Hating people does not benefit you, it only weighs you down. And so that was one of the lessons I have learned and have had to learn since being cyber stalked and just dealing with the call on my life. hate is sometimes part of the mission um, that you have when you choose that you're going to serve Christ. And if you are not strong enough to prevent yourself from hating people as they hate you, then you will end up missing or distorting what it is you're called to do, because then you are becoming like your enemies. And we don't want to be like our enemies. We want to be an example to our enemies. And so preventing ourselves from hating other people is an example to our enemies. And so that was a lesson I had to learn. Hate is the bait. Don't bite the bait. Love y'all later. Have a great day.